check our images, whether it is beautiful or ugly. Whether it is a nice style in dress or not. Whether for some people my hairstyle is nice or not. The mirror reflects every images. So that we want to check the image. The Buddha also used this term. In Pali it is called dhamma dasa. Adasa means mirror. In this mirror is made of glass, shining substance. Now it is in other ways. So whatever may be, everybody is quite familiar with the mirrors. For what purpose we use the mirror, everybody knows. To check, we keep the mirror. Metaphorically, the Buddha has mentioned Dhamma Dasa, the mirror of Dhamma. Most people want to check their image, but they forgot to check their quality or their mind. Therefore, even morally they are handsome or very beautiful or pretty, but mentally they are ugly. Because they forgot to check their mind. They want to purify, many people knows how to purify the bodies, how to keep the body pure, everybody knows. But they forgot how to keep the mind pure. To keep mind pure is very, very important in our life. Many people nowadays they make their bodies beautiful, but they do not make their mind beautiful. So therefore, with the ugly mind, they cannot be beautiful. With the ugly mind, they become ugly. The most important is to keep our mind clean or to keep our mind beautiful. The Buddha's teachings are in this way. In Mahasatipatthana Sutta, as you know, the Buddha gave the way how to purify our mind. The Buddha gave 4 objects to purify our mind. All are mostly external objects, not internal objects. Why? We spend our precious time only external object, not internal object. We think about other things and not we think about internal things. Many people are thinking about a job, thinking about the money, thinking about a sense of pleasure, They are following external object, not internal object. They decorate only external things or outer cover. They forgot internal. Even mind and bodies remain together within us. We are composed of mind and matter. But our minds are always travel apart. Thinking about past, thinking about the future. Actually, mind never remained the present. We forgot the present, what is happening. For that reason, the Buddha taught, you must keep your mind, your internal affairs. So Mahasatipatthana Sutta, the Buddha gave Kaya, body. Body is not other's body, our body. In our body, you see, we must check ourselves. How many times do you notice I'm breathe in, breathe out in 24 hours? Only very few people who follow the meditation practice. That is also for the purpose of to reduce tension. They notice breathe in, breathe out the object. A few minutes or a few hours. Out of that 24 hours, only a few hours they can be noticed. And the other hours they forgot. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhalation, exhalation. We never notice about that. So therefore the Buddha, you forgot your situation. Therefore you must be mindful to your breathe in, breathe out. Anapanasati, the Buddha said. Anapanasati. The benefit of anapanasati is the Buddha realized because he followed himself. The Buddha's meditation is anapanasati bhavana. After following austere practice, dukkara chariya. Austere practice, dukkara chariya. Not dukkha chariya. Dukkara chariya. Duk means hard, very hard. Hard to be, very difficult. Kara, hard to do. To practice is very hard to practice. That is austere practice. After following the austere practice for nearly 6 years, the Buddha changed his ways to increase knowledge. That is anapanasati meditation. Through anapanasati meditation, the Buddha succeed in samatha practice, succeed in vipassana practice, attained enlightenment, attained jhana, attained abhinya, higher knowledge, attained insight knowledge, attained enlightenment, and became Buddha through anapanasati. Said, therefore, that is very, very important to check our mind. So the Buddha kept the mirror to check our mental images. As a base knowledge, the Buddha gave how to check. What is the most important to check in our daily life? All Buddhist peoples, I think, all Buddhist peoples wish to be better life in this life. And that is, they want to become Sotapanna, because Buddhist peoples know if we became Sotapanna, we are free from the hell. Many people are afraid of hell, or afraid of preta, flame, afraid of to be ghost, afraid of to become animals, afraid of animals. So they want to escape, they want to have, they want to be born better life, they want to live better life in this life to make it sure. That is very big problem, very big problem. If we realize what will be the next reward, nobody will be afraid of death. Because of people are afraid of death, for what? They cannot abandon the present situation, present life, they cannot abandon. Next life, they don't know what will be happening. That is a big problem. If they realize what will be in the next life, they will go happily, because the next life is better than that, better than present life. If they realize that they want to go, maybe the present life, some people have big problems, a lot of problems, cannot be solved. If there is a better life, death is no problem. You see, some people migrate from one country to other country, searching for the better life. They never afraid to abandon their own countries, because they know if we will be a new country, they will have a better life, because they know about that. Therefore, that is a very big problem for people. Dealing with it, there are a lot of different views. Some people dislike it to consider next life. Dislike. Whatever may be, they want to be enjoy. They want to enjoy only this life. Such a view is called materialism. In Pali, it is called uchedava, nihilism. Nihilism. According to them, before death, we must enjoy. Next life, nothing will be. Nothing will be next life. Therefore, next life is not sure. Only this life is sure. We must enjoy only this life. Materialism or nihilism. Or who hold nihilism? Their ideas in this way. Some people also believe in next life. They want to have better life. They are afraid of death. They cannot be making sure next life. They think about eternal soul. So many people believe in eternal spirit or eternal soul. If someone died, the other people pray, may he or she be born in better life. Praying in front of the Buddha or offering something. Many people are crying and praying, offering dana. They are not sure, cannot make it sure. There is no guarantee. No guarantee. Because where the late person was born, don't know. Sometimes in the Buddha, in one sutta, the Buddha said, after death, there are Brahmins, they prayed, may you go to Brahma, may you join with the Brahma, may you associate with the Brahma. They are praying. The Buddha said, by praying, if something happens, by praying, if something happens. For example, one dropped a big stone in the river. After that, many people participate, standing on the bank. They prayed together. Oh, big stone, come up. Oh, big stone, come up on the surface of water. Even the whole country, the people of the whole country pray in this way. Stone never come up. The Buddha said it is impossible. So after that, our prayers not work. Therefore, many people's views after death, they think about the reincarnation before death to make sure for next life they did something, they performed something. But they forgot before dying, we must keep our mind pure. They perform good and bad actions. Not only they perform good action, bad action also depend on condition they perform. According to Buddha's teaching, Yekechi akusala dhamma sabeti adopagin kumniya. All akusala, unwholesome actions lead to down. Lead to down means was life and next life. That is lead to the hell, lead to animal kingdom, lead to the life of ghost. Yekechi kusala dhamma, entire wholesome dhammas, sabete udam bhagan kamaniya, they lead to up. So, that is the Buddha's teachings. We must perform akusala, we must avoid akusala, because akusala lead to down. Kusala or wholesome action lead to up. Lead to up means human life, deity life, such a better life they will lead. So for next life, to make it sure, The Buddha gave the guarantees. That is it. Yes, the mirror of dhamma. You must check. You cannot know where you will be born in this life. But if you have such a quality, you can decide, my next life will be better. So therefore the Buddha gave the mirror of dhamma, dhamma dasa, dhamma mirror. We keep the ordinary mirror in our house to check our images. Even so, we must keep the mirror of dhamma to check our mind pure or impure. Our life, next life will be better or not, to realize it. Through the Dhamma mirror or the mirror of Dhamma, the Buddha keep granting. If you check, if you have such a quality, if you can follow such a practice, you can declare, for me there's no hell, for me there's no animal kingdom, for me there's no place of cost. I am free from the hell, I am free from animal kingdom, I am free from the predator. I am in Sotapanna. The Buddha said, you can declare after check with the Dhamma mirror. What is appear in the mirror? The check must be true. Sometimes you see, even medical checkup is not true. That is wrong information. So the checkup must be true. If you have such a quality, you can declare, I am Sotapanna. No need to ask, what is my position? I am Sotapanna or not. No need to ask to others. The Buddha said, in a case, Vinariva Ananda said, Vinarivasa, a monk is passed away, a bhikkhuni is passed away, a lay devotees or layman devotees, lay woman devotees pass away, where he or she was born and raised alive. So the Buddha said, whoever died, if you ask me such a question, you make me trouble. Therefore, you check yourself. I will keep the Dhamma mirror or mirror of Dhamma. Through the mirror of Dhamma, you must check where will be our next life. So therefore, Dhamma Dasa Sutta in Sayadatta Nikaya and Anguttara Nikaya. According to Dhamma Dasa Sutta, I will explain. The Buddha promised you can declare, I am Sotapanna. I cannot fall down in the woeful state. I am on the way to Nirvana. I am in the street to Nirvana. You can declare yourself. So what is the quality? The Buddha can give the qualities. First, You must remove your enemies and dangers. 5 enemies, 5 dangers. We are free from 5 enemies or 5 dangers or not. We must check. What is the 5 danger or 5 enemies? As you know, this is very simple. 5 precept. 5 precept. If you commit to killing, if you commit to stealing, if you commit to telling lie, if you commit to unlawful sexual relationship, if you commit to telling lie, if you commit to use intoxicant, they are your enemies. They are your dangers. They are dangerous things in life. The Buddha said. Why? You see, if we commit to killing, through the committing of killing, it react. Whatever we act, there is a reaction. Many people think, oh, this insect is very dangerous insect. I must remove this insect. I must kill. If I kill these insects using insecticide, I am free from trouble. I am free from danger. They think, but it is impossible. Reactions are coming. We don't know the reactions are coming. Nowadays, you see, they invent many medicine, insecticide, so many poisons. These poisons react in human beings nowadays, you see. Our human beings hazard, poisonous. Disease is more and more now because such a poisonous medicine. Because the more we use such a medicine, the more problems we face. Cannot solve. That is one kind of reaction, you see. Reaction. It is impossible. By killing others, by killing sentient beings, we can have happiness forever. It is impossible. Maybe temporarily we are happy because of reactions will come. Therefore, the Buddha said, if you commit to killing, the danger will come to you. It is your enemy. You will feel unhappiness. It will follow you. People's temporary happiness, they think the permanent happiness. Temporary happiness, not permanent happiness. Dhamma, who study Buddhism, they can remember Mano Bhavangama Dhamma Mano Siddha Mano Manasachi Padute Na Pasati. The Buddha said, mind is a foreigner or state. Mind is a cheap, my mate are there. That is a statement. Whatever may be, mind leaves. Mind is a foreigner. Depending on mind, something happens. Because even you came here to listen to Dhamma, first your mind appear, oh, I must go. I want to listen to Dhamma. Just mind, because of mind you arrived here. If you have not such a mind, you cannot come here. Your body is from your home, maybe far place from here, second here. Even you came here by car, but mind lead, mind led you. So everything is a mind lead. If it's the bad mind, manasachi padotena, evil mind. With the evil mind, if you talk, if you act, our action, mineral action. With the evil mind, if you talk, that is cannot be good talk. With the evil mind, you act, that cannot be good action. So, with the evil mind, to kill even insect, that is cannot be good mind, evil mind. Why evil? That is not fair. I want to live happily, he must die. It's not fair, you see. I want to be happily, he also want to be happy. That is must be in this way. The Buddhas always talk about that. I dislike that thing, therefore you should not apply such things. He also, I dislike, what I dislike, he also dislike. What I like, he also like. He also like what I like. So that is the same things. But I must live, you must die. I must be happy, you must be unhappy. So that is evil. With such an evil thought, if you talk with your mouth, if you act with your body, the action, the mind is your own. The mind arises within you. Therefore, such a talk, such an action, the volition to talk, volition to act, cetana or stimulation. This cetana accumulates within your heart. It will follow. So, evil cetana cannot bring happiness. Evil cetana cannot bring about happiness. It will bring unhappiness. So therefore, by committing to killing, you cannot get any happiness forever. Temporarily, you may have happiness. Therefore, the Buddha said, commit to killing sentient beings is a danger for you. It is enemy, your enemy. The dhamma dukhamani chakkawa vahadobara, the Buddha used in Dhammavada. The dhamma dukhamani, because of that, suffering will follow you. Suffering will follow. Like the ox, which is carrying full of cart, carrying cart. The weeds following him. Sufferings follow him. You see Venerable Chakupala, Venerable Pala. In the previous life, he has evil thought because of money. He make a lady blind. He made a lady blind using the powerful medicine. So therefore, the action of volition or stimulation, the evil chetanas followed him up to the life he will be arahant up to this life. Dhamma stories and the first one. He went blind. He went blind. Even he became arahant, he went blind because his actions follow. So therefore, that is enemy, you see. Enemy is two kinds, you must know, external or internal. What is more dangerous, internal or external? Internal is more dangerous because internal is within us. We cannot avoid. External is we can hide some places. As long as the enemy cannot find out, he cannot harm to us. He cannot harm to us. But external is always with us together. Anywhere it is a chance, it will harm to us. So, internal enemy, external enemy. External enemy is temporary. External means forever, stay together. Therefore, more dangerous. Akusala, any type of akusala is internal enemy, the Buddha said. Internal enemy. That is more dangerous. There is no way to escape. We cannot fight away. Wherever we hide, he is together with us. We think I'm hiding, but he stays together with us. Like that, some people say, where is it that king of death? Some people think king of death is came from outside. In the Dhamma class, I asked the young generation, did you see the king of death? Their answer is no, sir. We didn't see. Do you want to see? They say yes. If you want to see, you stand up in front of the mirror. The king of death will appear in the mirror. So the king of death is not others. You see only inside. In our village, one aged old gentleman, he always hiding his age. If someone asks, how old are you? He say, oh, don't ask me such a question, because the king of death will hear. I just like to give information. So he always hiding his life, age, but he does not know where king of death remain. So therefore, the donor to come and check out according to it. Because of that, the sufferings follow. Suffering follows not to protect, to harm us. So therefore, killing sentient being, coming to killing sentient being is a dangerous things of an enemy. Are you, whether you are free from such an enemy, you have no enemy or not, you must check in the Dhamma mirror. In the mirror of Dhamma, you must check, am I going to kill any sentient beings or not? If we not commit to killing any sentient beings, we are pure, keep it pure. We never commit to killing any sentient beings. We are free from enemies. We have no enemy. Maybe the other enemies of this are not needed to pray on. Only this enemy is very, very important. This must be checked through the Dhamma mirror. Then next one, you must check coming to stealing others' property. Stealing others' property with a dishonest mind. Stealing is not only secretly take others' properties by force and with unfair, in so many ways. Stealing is many ways. Talking, when sold the properties, sold things, he said that there is a good qualities, but actually bad qualities. So that is also stealing, you see. That is also stealing. So we must make pure. We must keep pure mind. We must keep our mind pure, dealing with such a stealing of others' property. Adhena dana vira. So we never take others' property by hook, by crook. If you do in this way, there is an enemy that will follow you. That is an entire accumulation. You cannot escape. It will follow. Because this ego thought arises within you. You may think nobody knows, but you know about that. You is more important than others. Most people think nobody knows. Nobody knows. So nobody knows is not so important. But nobody knows, but I know. Cannot be hide, you see. So that is will follow. Make it separate. With God brings about unhappiness. In this way, unlawful sexual relationship, kamesu michachara, unlawful sexual relationship. There is also, we think if there's nobody know about it, that secretly, nobody know. But they know with the ego thought. This ego thought accumulated within life. Therefore it will follow. Surely will follow. A lot of problems nowadays, you see. Maybe, I think, English alphabet will be used on now HIV. So many virus will be named with and later A to Z. So because of problem cannot stop, cannot be solved. In China, AIDS, H5N1, bird flu, so many you see. Now it is. So there is an enemy. That is also an enemy. Then telling lie. Commit to telling lie. Telling lie is the person who tells lie, he know about that. He thinks nobody know. He know about that. Telling lie. The Buddha said, Satyavadi, you must talk truth. Satya Sando, you must be link. The preceding ones must be true, the following ones must be true. Between them, you should not keep untrue words. Must be true, ever true. That is the meaning. You must talk truth forever, forever. Sometimes talk truth, sometimes not talk truth. Should not be so. You must truth forever, must talk truth. Musawara. Musawara means a wrongly report. Something happened in this way, he report in other ways. Musa. Musa means wrong reportation, wrong information. He reported bad quality, poor qualities, good qualities. That is Musawara. The worst Musawara is in the court. He became witness because he received money. He obtained money, therefore he became witness. The other persons he make great suffering the others. His telling lie, through his telling lie, the other persons in trouble. So such a musawara is very, very important, serious musawara. Some musawara is avoidance of one's danger. That is maybe better. For example, he avoided some dangers, therefore he talk untruth, but not to harm other people, not to harm. You see, now it is very dangerous. Musawaras have medicine. Oh, this medicine can cure, but not cure. Artificial or gas medicine. You see, this is musawara is very dangerous to others. So musawara, we must avoid it. We must abstain from musawara. If we commit to telling lie, that is accumulating within us. So this will bring about unhappiness in future. So that is great enemy to us. Then the last one, intoxicant drink. That is also very, very important. Some people think, oh, that is for health. It is a need, a glass of beer, nothing happen. No harmful. I never harm to others. Some people also say, if you like it, you drink alcohol, but don't use of your word. Stay quietly. But you see, he think it is not to harm other people, that is good, but not good for his life. Because of any alcohol, any intoxicants, harmful to human brain. Then he has a hallucination, God hallucination. Through this hallucination, for himself, he wasted his precious times. He cannot perform the duties, obligations. He is a human being, he lives in society. He has a duty, must perform. He is enjoying with the intoxicant, he cannot perform the duty. That is harmful to others. Harmful. He is a great disturbance to society. Therefore, intoxicants should not be used. The Buddha said, that is also enemy. Even in this life, it is effective. In next life, wherever you are born, you will be mad person. So, that is a great enemy. You must check through the Dhamma mirror, the mirror of Dhamma, you must check, I am free from the five enemies or not. If you are free from these enemies, in this life, you will be better life. You will have a better life. The Buddha said. No need to ask others. If you are not free from that, you cannot have a next life, a better life. Then, second, how to check? As a Sotapanna, you must have four qualities. These four qualities, what is it that? If you are Buddhist, your faith, profound faith or strong faith, your faith in Buddha with the knowledge or not. Bodhi avacca pasadena smanakana. Avacca pasada means faith in the Buddha with the knowledge, not blind faith. He realized the qualities of Buddha. You see, even Buddhist people, they pray Buddha, they honor the Buddha for the purpose of economies, for the purpose of wind, you see, for the purpose of money. That is not faith with the knowledge. That is not a really Buddhist, you see. Most of people are honored, pay respect to the Buddha because he wants to succeed in economy, he wants to win in lottery, he wants to get much money. So, that is not avacca. Avacca means faith in Buddha with the knowledge of the Buddha is a good quality, person good quality. We should respect, must do in this way. Dealing with the Dhamma, faith in Dhamma with the knowledge. Faith in Dhamma with the knowledge means if we practice this Dhamma will bring about Dhammo Sucheno Sukhama Vedi. Well practiced Dhamma brings happiness. He believed in like that. Therefore he followed as a Dhamma. Not because of other things. Sangha, that is noble Ariya Sangha, noble Sangha. The noble Sangha, the qualities of noble Sangha, he believed in noble quality of noble Sanghas. So there, the faith in Buddha, the faith in Dhamma, the faith in Sangha, with the knowledge must be. Not for other purpose. Then he should not violate, he must observe the noble moralities. Ariya Kantasya. Noble morality means five precept. This noble morality. He must observe carefully. He never violate in any case. Never violate. So, faith in Buddha, faith in Dhamma, faith in Sangha, with the knowledge and observed the five precept respectfully. So that is four qualities. If we have such a four quality, we can declare I am Sotapanna. I am Sotapanna, we can declare. That is the Buddha's mention in the mirror of Dhamma. Then the next one, you must know causality. You must realize the causality. You must find the way to Nirvana. What is the causality? What is the way to Nirvana? That is briefly talk about Paticcasamuppada. This is Paticcasamuppada. You accept the Paticcasamuppada. Paticcasamuppada means a cause and effect. If this exists, that exists. If this does not exist, that does not exist. Because of this occur. Because of existence, because of ceased of this, that ceases. So, Paticcasamuppada, dependent origination, the Buddha has explained. Accordingly, we must realize causality. Causality, knowledge of causality is very, very important to remove our wrong view. If this exists, that will exist. Cause and effect, you see. If it does not exist, this does not exist. If this ceased, that ceased. To clarify about that, the Buddha said, briefly I will talk in Paticcasamuppada. Previous life, we don't know what should be done, what should not be done. That is called avijja. Okay? We don't know what should be done, what should not be done. Therefore, what is happening? We did what should not be done. We avoided what should be done. So that is sankhara, avijja paccaya sankhara. What should be? We don't know what should be done, what should not be done. Avijja. Therefore, we did what should not be done. We did not do what should be done. So that is a sankhara, kusala. Therefore, our life is started. Our life started with a patisandhi, relinquishing consciousness. When you relinquish consciousness, like a seed, from seed, there's a root is come out. If a root come out, you see shoot and a branch, leaf, flower and fruit will continue. In this way, our life is started with the patisandhi, relinquishing consciousness. Depending on relinquishing consciousness, there will be grown-ups, mind and bodies. Body and mind is grown up. Because of mind, body grown up, we have organs, sense organs. Everybody like that, you see. Vijnana paccaya nama rupa. Vijnana means relinquishing consciousness. Patisandhi chaita. When patisandhi chaita is start, nama rupa, mind, body is grown up. Now we are grown up and we have a body. When we have a body, we have 6 organs. Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body and mind. If we have 6 organs, what is happening? We contact external object. Communicate with the external. If you have a telephone, you call everywhere. Over the walls. You contact. If you know numbers, you contact. Like that. You see our body, if without the 6 organs, our bodies will be stove, like a stove. No communication. So we have to communicate, we have an eye. We see external physical object with our eye. We hear sound, we get a smell, we taste with the tongue, we touch with the body, we think some object. So we communicate. That is called salayatana. When nama rupa is grown up, we obtain a salayatana. When there is a salayatana, 6 bases, through 6 bases we contact, communicate with the object. That is called phassa. When communicate, what is happening? Experience or feelings arises, happiness or unhappiness. On hearing something, you see, you should check yourself. On hearing something, happiness appear or unhappiness appear. On hearing sound, happiness appear, unhappiness appear. Something follow, experience follow. On tasting, on getting smell, on tasting, on touching, on thinking, happiness appear, unhappiness. Phassa paccaya vedana. You see? Because of communication, because of contact, feelings arises. When feeling arises, what happens? If happiness want to have more happiness. If unhappiness, he want to have happiness. Oh, vedana paccaya dhamma. Craving for happiness. That is our life, you see. If we realize in this way, you find the way to Nirvana. So, how to find the way to Nirvana? If you realize what should be done, what should not be done. So, we will do, if we know what should be done, what should not be done, we will do what should be done. We will avoid what should not be done. Therefore, we have no avijja. If we have no avijja, no sankhara. If we have no sankhara, we have no consciousness, relinquing mind. If there is no relinquing conscious mind, from seed there is no root, shoot, trunk, branch, leaf, and flower, fruit is impossible. So, if they are impossible, Namaruma cannot grow now. When there is no sixth organ, if there is no sixth organ, there is no relation, no linking, no communication. If there is no communication, happiness, unhappiness, no chance. If there is no unhappiness, happiness, craving for it, no chance. If there is no craving, no grasping, there is no life. Oh, that is finding out the way to Nirvana. As long as this way have, suffering will be followed.